What's poppin'? Here we go. What's poppin'? Welcome to the Concrete Genius Podcast. I'm your host, Sauce Mackenzie. The Concrete Genius, obviously, man. I'm honored to have you with me. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. It's a blessing. Beautiful day outside. I got to get out, make some runs, do everything I needed to do. God is good, and I thank him for giving me the grace to have a strong family, have strong, sound mind, be able to move around, with my loved ones, be able to be appreciated, appreciate people, and verbally tell them that. On a Sunday, just randomly when you're 50 years old, is an amazing blessing. Because a lot of people don't get to this point, A lot of people don't get to the point where you at right now. How many classmates did you have? How many friends did you have from the neighborhood or you knew from somewhere else that didn't make it to the stage you at now? So you got to live with grace. You got to be thankful. But you better leave a trail while you're here, too. Because being ordinary is cool, but it don't come with nothing. You got to be extraordinary in multiple things. That's what the world gonna demand of you. You got to be extraordinary in multiple things. And then you can leave that trail. I always wanted to leave a trail of positivity, That's why I just focused on being a concrete genius. I had all this game inside of me. You know what I mean? And just as I got older, I'm like, man, I got to tell these kids, the 5-second to 30-second rule, bro. If you mad about something, bro, give it 30 seconds. I promise you ain't going to be mad. Give it 30 seconds. Give it 5 minutes. Give it 10 minutes. So I decided to get back in this game to help save some of these kids. Because a lot of kids getting saved if you got a jump shot. If you can jump out the gym. Or your mama got a fat ass the dudes find attractive. Some of you dudes is getting saved. But it's going to always be somebody who they need to trade that savior for whatever lustful intentions they have behind you. Be it being profiting off you in college or be it getting the opportunity to sleep with your mom and the opportunity they probably would have never had it if you wasn't a connecting link. If her love for you wasn't so strong to blind her, now he got an opportunity. So you got them guys. But one thing about the game is you as a person, you got to stay solid. And that's like life. You're going to mash on that gas sometime. I ain't going to even hold you. It's hurtful. You may have chapters of your life like, damn, I used to be cool with that person, this person, this person. Is that you or the situation or the people involved? Honestly, that ain't even your concern. You got to still mash the gas because you depending on you. You probably got a significant other that's depending on you. You probably got kids that's depending on you. You know what I'm saying? You got a quality of life that's depending on you. You got things you want. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. It's your boy, Big Sauce. Follow me on all platforms, man. Type in ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Put that on your home screen, your home tab. Order a copy of my book, the amazing self-help book, the #1 self-help book on the market right now. The Game Changer, 8 Ways for a Man to Find Peace by Coach John Loudon. That's JOHNLOU. You see it. You type it in Amazon, you leave a review. Or if not, you need the copy, you want one mailed to you, signed, you tap in, I get that done too, bro. I take all forms of currency, all forms of transaction. I have them Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, it don't matter. Currency exchange, Walmart, however you want to do it. But you need a copy of this in your hands because it's telling you things like I'm telling you now. And every time I drop a podcast, I give a little game. And I don't worry about the views because the views ain't accurate. It's the juice. The views will come later. Hopefully I'll be around to enjoy them. If you see it, you look back at this video, be like, dang, he up 40, 50 million. He told us. But even if not, y'all gonna see it. It's coming. And I plan to be here a long time, but it's coming. Go to my other website, man, wedon'tmiss.org, man. I got the hoop basketball information. I'm here helping the kids, man. I'm moving and shaking, man. You know what I mean? I keep everything conductive, everything connected. Go check me out, man. It's very important that I leave a legacy on this earth. You know what I'm saying? I talk about being extraordinary. I'm telling you, you want to be extraordinary solo in your own lane with your own style. You can inspire people. You can be inspired by somebody, but you never want to mimic somebody, copy somebody. Always have your own style. That way it's dependent on you. You shaping your life through your experiences for you. The way you walk out the house and get interacted with may be different than the next man. And they both may be good or they may both be bad, but it's still different. So you got to live your life how it's happening for you through the scope of your eyes, but then you also have to be aware enough to understand that at any moment, you got to see the world how another dude's seeing the world. This brother's unnecessarily angry. Do I want to engage in an altercation while I'm just here to pick up some wings? His trauma ain't with me. You know? His trauma's not anger toward me, but it can be settled right here, right now, with both of us losing and one of us, you know, however it happened. Because I could react with the same anger, but who's proving a point? So you got to be strategic. But then you also got to say sometimes, like, you know, especially young, a couple of times, not much. But, you know, you got to show somebody not to play with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go upside somebody's dome when you're young, you know, just let them know, just set the baseline of rules, like, you know, I ain't made of butter out here. You got to set them kind of rules. I grew up hard. And project kids be like, hey, anything in your pocket, anybody from Gary, Indiana will tell you, bro, if you grew up around projects, really any hood, it don't got to be the projects, nigga. Anybody with a house and a door that got bills, anybody, they try and shake you down if you show any softness. Yo, let me get 50 cents. I ain't got it. And all I find in your pocket I have. No, nigga, I don't know. Nigga, you not the police. You not searching me, nigga. And you got to be ready. Like, that type of mentality made you see the world different. It made you survey the world. It made you think. It made you a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just made you a man. But it also accelerated your threshold of hyperactivity. And that hyperactivity do some of the mistakes. Think about the shit you done spray painted on the wall you can't take down in your life. You know what I'm saying? The shit only you know about, or you and one or two other people know about. Think about that shit, bro. Or maybe just you and somebody on the, I ain't gonna say receive end, but you know, on the bad side of some shit you done. Think about how much shit you done tagged on the wall, bro. In your life. Especially you a fly nigga, it's triple the penalty. Cause you know you done been on some bullshit. You done told a motherfucker your name was Evanston and all type of shit. Out here paper chasing. Especially back in the pre-internet day. Oh man. But now think about all the shit you painting on the wall, cuz. Straight up, G, look like you got everything you did, say, from 5 to 12, then 12 to 18, 12 to 14 half, then 15 to 18. Them the brackets. Then you got 18 to 21, 21, 25, 25, 31, 30s, late 30s, 40s. Them the brackets. Now for each bracket, spray paint on the wall all your bullshit. You're gonna run out of paint. You're gonna run out of paint real soon, real bad. And like, if you ain't ready, you're gonna shut down, man. Like, you're gonna really, really run out of paint. So the point of the moral of the story is you gotta come in every day humble. You gotta come in every day thanking whatever Savior, whatever God you got for forgiveness. The game changer. I got a chapter in here about forgiving yourself. Yeah, I got a chapter in here about forgiving yourself. So you got to wake up every day humble, praying for forgiveness, and making sure you do whatever you got to do to make it work. Super Bowl today, man. I ain't gonna shimmy too long because I got moves to make, man. I got parlays and shit. I like Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown. I like Travis Kelce, 60 plus receiving yards. All week I've been saying Kansas City, Kansas City, Kansas City. Of course, you know, I got ties to Mahomes, man. Like, I've been riding with him a long time. You know, his godfather is one of my old school homies. I've been rooting for him. It's hard to root against him. And I just been thinking like, man, how do I work on this matchup? You got Chiefs secondary is amazing. Brock Purdy's made a couple of mistakes. Chiefs running game, Chiefs run defense, not so much. Christian McCaffrey, DJ Samuels, that Mike Shanahan stuff he be doing on the offensive line, Kyle Shanahan, I mean, he be doing on the offensive line against a defense, rush defense that doesn't play hard against the rush every down. It's tough. You know, to me, this is a legacy game for the coaches and QBs. Because, I mean, if you Mahomes, you Reed, now you walking off into Bill Walsh territory, you know, Belichick territory. Like, you walking in that direction now. You walking to multiple. You know what I'm saying? Like, more than two, like a few, you know what I mean? So you entering Belichick territory, you knocking on the door of Belichick territory, you know? Chuck Noll, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're knocking on that territory right there. So that's what I think the legacy is for Kansas City. For San Francisco, to me, and I think this is probably some of the most interesting, view. This is an interesting view to look at it because to me, I look at it like Kyle Shanahan, you go two ways. Your father came out with Denver. He lost a couple. Got smacked around a little bit, a couple of NFC teams. He restructured the game, restructured the rosters. The style in the NFL changed a little bit. The game got faster, but still you got a guy like TD, Terrell Davis. He came in with a different running scheme. People weren't ready for it, and then Davis was generational out of Georgia. So he ended up finishing high. Mike Shanahan, the father. Brilliant coach. So now you got the son. You got the two NFC championship games that you didn't get there. You got the Garoppolo game, right? You got the game when you was the offense coordinator, basically the coach of the offense for Atlanta. You had a 28-3 lead and you refused to run the ball. So for me, it's simple. For the Shanahan coach, San Francisco, it's either I'm finna right the ship and get on a winning path and correct it like my old man did, or you go 0-3, 0-2, 0-3 with the NFC Championship losses. You know, you getting in Marv Levy, you know, the Minnesota Vikings territory, like you getting in the you knocking on the door of some people that's never took advantage of the opportunity. So I think that's a very interesting dynamic about the game. I will give you my preview, my final pick after the end of this podcast, fortunately. Mahomes getting his ring at third. If he can get his third ring at such a young age, however young he is, I think it'd just be so defining for his legacy. You know, a lot of people tend to hear that year he set out was brilliant by the organization. It allowed him to just see the game, visualize the game, basically as a point guard, and just come in and dominate from the beginning. I think it was brilliant. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, by the way. I'm wondering, can Bron fans and Bron haters, can I get y'all to call a truce until LeBron retires? I mean, I ain't asking for much, man. Like, we all claim to have lives outside of the internet. You know, we all got something we love, man. Children, females, friends, you know, your PS5, your Beamer, you know, your Benz truck, your Impala, your Hyundai, your bus pass, whatever you may be rolling in, my brother. We all got something we love, something we need to get to. The vitriol is unnecessary that I see online. Why do basketball fans and fans of all sports, I'm not singling out basketball, of course not, but the passion among people who like a certain player or don't like a certain player, I've seen several instances on the internet where dudes are like, drop your at, who you know. I'm like, wow, this is intense. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is street shit. I'm outside and I don't even know you. That's crazy. So my thing is this. If we could all come together, all the LeBron haters, all the people that like LeBron, if we can just call a truce until he retires, then after he retire, hey, set it off on the left side. Set it off, I sit your head down, set it off. Like, set it off, I don't care, but at least let's enjoy the man retiring. I'm so tired of seeing think pieces about what LeBron didn't do. Somebody bring up a film clip from 1988. Man, let that time rest, bro. If you want to see some 1988, Google the highlights. But don't use 1988 to compare LeBron, just like I wouldn't tell you to use 2023 to compare LeBron to another player. Let's live in the now. Let's remove our emotions and the way we feel and just appreciate basketball. And I know some people gonna be like, man, shut the fuck up. You fucked up, bro. Like, either side. Like, because if you a LeBron fan, it make you talk bad about it. That's why I kind of bagged up, because I'm like, I'm arguing with other dudes about players that I like, because dudes going so hard at LeBron. I'm like, all this shit is just, short bus shit, bro. I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I don't even like giving nigga my time. My my personality is like a meter, man. You got to feed it. And it's always something better I could be doing in life than talking to somebody I don't got no business talking to, or being somewhere I don't got no business supposed to be. That's just my number one rule. For when I was a young G, regular G, OG, oh man, that's my number one rule, bro. I don't waste no time talking to nobody I don't got no business to talk to. I don't waste no time being nowhere I ain't got to be. I read dudes' emotions. Growing up in the hood, that was survival. You read people vocal tone, their body language, that first half a second of eye contact when you dap them up. That's very important. Hey, this is game right here. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Get your copy of the book, The Game Changer, man. You slipping. You can get it on Amazon, or you can hit my DMs, man. I'll get you a copy out to the post office. I get it mailed immediately from the crib. And I sign it for you, Because I'm that type of guy. That's my face on the back too, right? So, I'm number one trendsetter. They better know better. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to talk about it. I just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell you what, just look at the tone of anything before I start podcasting, after I start podcasting. I mean, all I say is I got my own style. I roll with it. I respect everybody. I root for everybody. But like I was saying, when you a fly guy, you gotta listen to vibes. You gotta peep the vibes. You gotta, oh man, he tripping. Oh man, what do you mean by that? You know what I'm saying? Then that joke got a little malice. I sense some pain. You gotta hear pain in a nigga voice. It could be a chick. You gotta hear pain. Motherfucker hating on you, that's pain. You got to tune that shit out. Like you got on the visor, Eric Dickerson, number 29, Los Angeles Rams, or the Indianapolis Colts, But you got to tune that out, but you got to pay attention to it. And like me, I'm a suspicious ass nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think the majority of people in the world is on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I instantly don't feel like, because the thing about it is, if you on bullshit, but you cool, I can kind of spot that. But if you on bullshit and you in the midst of interacting with me, how you interact with people when you on bullshit, I'm gonna spot that immediately too. So it's like, I'm already suspicious. I sense some bullshit. I see you interacting. You could be talking to my cousin or anybody related to me, a friend. I could be like, and he be like, that's my little girl, my new girl. Or hey, this is, my cousin might be like, that's my male friend. I'd be like, she ain't shit, bro. He ain't shit, bro. I don't trust this nigga. Slime ball. She a slime ball. I don't know. And I mean, like, I don't do that to protect. And the sad thing about it is being right. Hopefully I be hoping I'm wrong. Like, maybe this nigga do got character, but I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? And then when it's wrong, it's like, I try to tell your ass, It's almost like having a real live third eye. Like, I've been to boys' school. I've been in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Street situations and shit, you know what I'm saying? Maneuverability. I always had my back against the wall in some jungles. They know me in some jungles, and I love everybody. That's the thing about it, And when, you see me, it's like seeing a ghost, And I don't mean nobody know nothing, no harm, no nothing. I wish everybody the best. the blessings. But I just know my name be coming up so much, it's hard to talk to me, hard to talk about me, and then boom, I'm sitting right here just minding my business. You know what I mean? And I be standing right next to you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do this, you know what I mean? I'm an innovator, you know, #1 trendsetter. Indy All-Star game coming up. You coming to Indy, tap in with me, man. I'm going to tell you where to eat, where not to eat, where to park, where not to park. You know what I'm saying? You need some advice about the city, man. You player, OG player, you better hit me up. You know? And I can make a call, you know. Make sure you get a front seat. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get a good seat, you know, in the establishment. You get a flat or something, you know I'm your guy. It's gonna be a lot of moving and shaking going around. Keep your head on a swivel when you're in Indianapolis for the All-Star game. On a swivel. But it's fun. Don't get me wrong, I ain't finna go with the gloom and doom. We get fresh. Everybody got a different personality. So it ain't like everybody act the same. You're gonna see some of the flyest shit you ever seen in your life. You're gonna be like, damn, this Indiana, yeah, these niggas is they gonna stunt. Like, you know, this motherfucker ain't the crossroads of America for nothing. Like, every little bit of everywhere we get it, from the street shit to the hustling to the criminal shit to the motherfucking art, having different styles. You got people here who be on the East Coast a lot, or you got people here who from here who do shit that they do a lot. You just got a lot of melting pot of different personalities, different hustlers, different grinders, and you got your high heads. And you just gotta know, if you from a community where y'all used to sing, lift every voice and sing every day for school, you know what I'm saying? Or your cafeteria work, if your teacher knew what a Jerry curl was, then you gonna know how to peep a hot head. You gonna be like, oh shit, these niggas ain't just talking shit, it's real. And just avoid them. But the city gonna be fun, man. Like, I crack my jokes, but oh nah. You know, I pay taxes in this motherfucker. I wanted to crack off. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to come here and have a beautiful time. Run it back. Have another one in Indy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be some parties. You know what I'm saying? And like, the thing about it is, you know, Indiana, the whole state, like, we deserve this game. You know what I mean? I'm glad they gave it back to them. You know what I'm saying? After 2021, I'm glad to see the city get some love, especially right after the Super Bowl. It's going to be intense out here. You be safe. Pray and make the right choices, man. Call that Uber. Get that Uber, get that Lyft app, man. Get that free 25 off, bro. You get to drinking, man. Park that ride. Let it sit there. You got full coverage, hopefully. You ain't got full coverage, nigga. Go to work. You got full coverage, man. Park your shit and get an Uber, bro. You drunk. You know what I'm saying? Don't get no DUI, bro. Don't get no sticky, no driving under the influence, operating while intoxicated. That shit'll turn your whole career. I know dudes with masters and doctors and bachelors and whatever it is, PhDs, and shit, 2-3 DUIs, just pop goes the weasel. So, vibes, man, you know. One thing about being a hustler coming from the streets, man, I'm an intelligent guy. Wise wisdom. Knowledge, understanding, you know. I see things. I remember things. I don't care if I was 12. I remember exchange I had with somebody that had changed the whole way might talk to a person forever. Somebody might say something I don't like, I interpret it in a way like, oh man, I'm never talking to that bitch again. Or I'm never talking to that nigga again. Like, already, I see a tendency. A nigga be like, hey man, we ain't fuck with you today. Okay, cool. I heard a nigga see me one time. And I ain't gonna go down memory lane because I gotta go watch this game. I remember niggas seen me one time. We had to be young. I was already a fly ass nigga, right? On super fly. I'm probably about 9. No, I'm probably about 11. But I already had little chicks coming through the hood, coming to see me. So niggas was already sweating the technique and shit. I used to have a motherfucker get on a Greyhound. Well, not that young, but like they'll get on that city bus. Yeah. Hell yeah. They'll get on that Gary bus, come see me. So I'm walking. It's like 4 niggas kicking it, right? They're in their crib. I walk past their crib, nigga like, bro, we got enough. You can't come in here. I ain't even ask him. I'm like, what's up with you niggas? Niggas like, just one nigga though. Nigga like, hey, you can't come in here, nigga. We full. We got a full house. I was like, oh shit, this nigga's a hater. This nigga's a hater. I see you, nigga. I fuck. Oh shit. This nigga's a hater. This nigga's fat lever. Hater. This nigga's a hater. Oh shit. I said, I ain't even ass coming that motherfucker, nigga. I ain't no mechanic, nigga. You niggas fixing the bike, nigga. I just already had snapper. Niggas like, whatever. So I go to the store, right? I got like a 10, bro. So, back then, this probably 1987, maybe. Nah, hell no. I'd beat the fuck out the niggas then. This probably about 1985. Probably about 1985. Probably 85. And so there's a couple chicks catching the bus to come see me. So I told them where the store was. They had been over there with me before. So I'm like, look, if I ain't sitting on the porch, just walk through, because my dad stayed across the street. This is another story. My dad stayed across the street, alley right here. So I'm like, just walk through the alley and come. And I either be coming from the store or coming to the store. And they had already been over there with me before. So as I come back, they walk over to the store. I'm at the store. I'm ordering shit. So I'm ordering slabs. I got slabs. So I'm walking back, right? And nigga like, yo, you come in. That let me learn about life right now. I was like, oh shit, these niggas are flip-flop like pancakes. Little candy and little candy. But don't blame me, man. My mind be all over the place like space. But from that moment, I said, damn, nigga be right next to you, be a hater. Nigga be imitating you, copy you, waiting on you to fall so he can get that lead actor spot, but not knowing ain't no spot. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no other me. Because the thing about me is, when I see you ain't for me, I don't root for you or against you. I just don't want you to have no kind of rooting around me. So I think that confuses people. A lot of people get on that shit and be like, I don't want that nigga to win, or I don't care if you win or not, because I'm winning. You know what I'm saying? I've always been on the escalator when it comes to that fly shit. So, like, me rooting for you not to win just seems frivolous. Now, if you did something very, very personal, I'd be like, fuck that nigga. But you winning is still not, you winning on your best day is still not as good as my life on some of the worst days of my life. So I would never hate on niggas. You see what I'm saying? Like, I always tell them, like, you think about the greatest 5 times you had with your life, with your friends, going out of town, doing something, gambling, kicking it. Say y'all single, kicking it with some broads. I got 5 Tuesdays that's better than that. And that don't just be being arrogant. That just let people know how I move. Like when I disconnect. I take care of what I love. I try to work on the relationships with who love me, and I handle my man business. And so like I don't really put no energy into nothing else. Like me worrying about how somebody feel is asinine. You know? And it's always been like that. Like when I was riding in Buick Electras, I've always had power windows, bro. You know? Power seats, bro. I ain't never... And I was born in 1973. And I ain't never had a car where you had to do like that. Well, my box Chevy. One of my Chevys. But, shit, I was grown by then. And that motherfucker was a jewel. But now, so I'm a sin. And I used to hate niggas who had pillared the game for me in a moment of honesty. Oh yeah, I hated niggas with a passion. But that hate wouldn't allow me to get closer to my path. My path is international legacy dominance, getting his face on billboards internationally, getting his story on movies, Netflix, getting deals negotiated, you know what I mean, with the likes of people like 50 Cent or whoever I got to negotiate them with. That's my goal. And I couldn't see that goal hating on people who had did shit to me just because I had gave a nigga the game. And he might have flipped on me for a weirdo, or a nigga just might fall back because my escalator ain't stopped. I'm sorry. My shit stopped for a minute, bro. I was on pause for a minute. So when I come out, you know I'm going to get mine. And some. And that's not an attack on nobody else or anybody else. Like a nigga wanting to do the finest things in life is not a detriment on you. That's why you need to get a copy of my book, The Game Changer. Concrete Genius Media, they call me JLL, Sauce Mackenzie. Follow me on all socials, Concrete Genius Pod on Instagram, Concrete Genius Pod on TikTok, Concrete Genius Media on YouTube, Concrete Genius Media on Facebook. I got to get ready to go watch this game and get me some food and drink in my system. Man, I've been on this all week, so I'm going to stay on it. I got 27, 24 Chiefs. It's tough. The magic number is 31. If the 49ers get to 31, they're going to win. If the Chiefs' magic number is 27, keep the 49ers under 27, y'all going to win. Chiefs score 27, they going to win. Niners score 31, they going to win. I don't see the Chiefs scoring 34, 35 on the Niners. Chiefs strategic, take advantage of opportunities. Niners don't make a lot of mistakes. Chiefs got to win it 24-21, 24-17, maybe 27-21. Somewhere up in there. If it get to 31, Kyle Shanahan going to get him one. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the Game Changer. If you rock with me, retweet this, man. You done seen it somewhere. Peace, I'm out. God bless. Peace. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. Peace. Find yourself. Love yourself. Congratulate yourself. And most importantly, stop being so hard on yourself. Peace. Love y'all, man. We out.